Hello guys, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to another episode of me fixing trains. So today I've got this lifelike New Haven RS3. See, yeah, now I'm closer. Now you can see it. It's not bad. It's pretty good for standard DC. Well, let's get to work. Okay, so here it is. Got it on my desk. On my stand-in foam cradle. We're going to unscrew the coupler boxes. These pull out. That one goes in the front. And this one comes from the back. You're going so good too. Come on. There we go. So the back coupler needs to be replaced because it uses an older version of the KD, which doesn't use a spring but instead a little tab, and that is busted. So I have to fix that. Now we take the shell off, and boom, that's our engine. I am inclined to believe that this locomotive is modified because I do have a few other lifelikes, probably not from this era, but you see how that's purple? Yeah, hold on, let me get a real lifelike, a different lifelike chassis. Okay, so I found a junk one that I have. So you see how, in this one, I don't know if you can see in there, but there's no purple in it. There's just some standard Chinese can motor that they bought in big numbers. It might just be because this one's maybe different age than this one. I'm not sure how old this one is. But my guess is that the previous owner gave this one a new motor. Because the last time I used this thing, it ran pretty smooth. Okay, back to fixing it. And much like most blue boxes, well, this isn't a blue box, but like blue boxes, there is a little bit, there's a little hole there we can put some oil in. Just gonna put a little bit more back in there for good luck. Same with you, Chief. So that is all the oil. And now I will start turning the flywheels, which are rather small, I will admit, but remember, this is a road switcher from the 50s, the late 40s. This isn't a Gevo, so I guess this is fair. So now we will dive into cleaning the wheels, which already these wheels look pristine, but you know, every little bit counts. And I'm using the same strategy as I did last time. It's just ever so much shinier. Yeah. But it helps. It truly helps to keep the rail heads in there and the wheels clean. Like, people think of it as such an insignificant little thing, like, oh, I don't really gotta clean my train wheels. Yeah, you do. At least on the ones with electrical connections. Because if you saw my last video, you saw my DL109 stall a couple of times. How I had to move it. That's because the rails weren't clean. At least I'm assuming. I haven't been able to troubleshoot the issue. But it really helps to just keep everything clean. So now I will replace the couplers. I do somehow have a final fresh pair here. KD number 5s, all standard length. It's got a spring, and I'll be replacing those. Those ones with the strings. They're like the I would say they're whisker couplers, but that means that, see how it uses the little whisker looking thing? Yeah, so I'm kicking those out. This is the rear one. You see how that, how there's a little bit like, you see that? Yeah, that's what was wrong with this. So we're taking these and we're kicking them out. The little spring diaphragm things are fine, alright, are fine by themselves. So I gotta do this. You can't see this, can you? No. I guess we'll just skip to assembly. Wow, look, surprise jump cut. Yeah, it's like the next day. Everything has been serviced. It's still serviced. I don't remember what I last said I did, but it got done. So now we will be putting this thing back together, which is easy, quite frankly. I did a little bit of cosmetic work off camera. Like, I think I dusted it a little more. Some of the handrails were loose, but I glued those back into place. And these couplers are all good to go. So yeah, you get to suffer with me as I put this thing together. The only reason I didn't finish filming this yesterday is because I had to go like yeah, most of the way through filming, so I just never ended up finishing it for the rest of the night. So I figured, hey, you know what? It's Friday. Let's finish filming this. Ta-da! She's back together. There's not really much else I can say. Oh yeah, these are metal Katies. Well, these were plastic. So yeah, cut to the next clip. Okay, so now we're on the layout. I got quite a bit of train hooked up to it. A nice, you know, generic 1940s train feeling. So yeah, let's get it going. Look at how smooth. Oh, we gotta do a slow speed test after this. Yeah, okay, so it did derail if you didn't see it jump, but somehow it continued to go around the curve, nearly back to where it started. So now we will be doing the slow speed test. Ironically, this is a dirty piece of track, but I have a good feeling about this. Speed step 1, speed step 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. You know what? That's not bad for a DC locomotive on DCC power. Pretty good, I'd say. One of my better performers. So this concludes the video. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, thanks. See ya.